Welcome to Mr. DeeKay TV. Right now I'm in North Germany, and why I'm leaving Germany you will see after the intro.
Mr. DeeKay.
I will be leaving Germany very soon. Right now I'm in Germany, and here's a video why I'm leaving Germany. What are the reasons behind that? So I haven't talked about this openly for a longer period of time now. For a certain reason, I got my personal reasons for that. This video is brought to you by my sound company.
Sounds premium.
So why am I leaving Germany? So I've been here for several months now again. I've been to Tanzania, East Africa. After that, we went to South Africa, Cape Town, and we really enjoyed the time over there, especially in Cape Town. And in Tanzania we had a great safari, and we have learned a lot, some life lessons learned. Before our travels to Africa, we have been to different countries in Europe, especially the southern part of Europe. And there we really enjoyed our stay over there because of the weather, because of the mild winter and everything, and also because of the nice people over there. So it was a very nice and a very enjoyable time, and we had our fun over there, and we were still working all the time. So it was not like a holiday to us, it was just working in another country, you know. All in all, we tried a lot to get a feeling for not being in Germany. And yeah, Germany has changed within the past years, especially within the past 3 years, and you can only tell the story when you've been in Germany and when you know how things are going over here. And we are not very satisfied to live in Germany. We are people who appreciate freedom. This is a main priority. So I have become a father, and as a father I got responsibility. And to me, the whole thing in Europe, which is going on in a political way, is not a future I can think of where my child should live in. So I will take my responsibility right now to make sure that my son is in a free state, that my son can live in a country where freedom is a must, where the people can decide for themselves what to do and what not to do. And also when it comes to the taxes in general, the taxation system in Germany for people who are trying to build up something is really a mess. It's so high, taxation is so high in our country, and what you get out of it is just a minimum. And so many people, especially entrepreneurs, are leaving Germany. One thing is the freedom of choice, the freedom of speech especially, and there are things going on in my country that I can't identify with and which are not going hand in hand with my understanding of freedom, with my understanding of how a state should treat their people. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm leaving North Germany. And not just for a holiday, not just for a few months. I will leave this country forever without having the target to come back here. Maybe I will be here in 2 or 3 years again, just to visit the people that are here, my family for example. I will of course visit them, but I can't imagine to live here again. Another reason for not being here is the weather. You can see behind me it's very gray and the weather is not nice. If this would be the only problem I have, it would be nothing and I could stay here for a longer period of time. But the whole education system is organized in a way I can't identify with it anymore. And as a father, I have to say, now is the time to leave. When not now, then maybe never. Now I got the chance to go. Now I have set up some things. I have sold all my stuff that I don't need anymore, and I have also given away a lot of stuff I don't need anymore because I couldn't sell everything. It was very hard, and at the end of the day I was giving away a lot of things for free. So just to get rid of it, and so that I don't need so many things to bring with in a container. But of course I still got things to organize, and the container is one of the things I have to organize because I need studio equipment over there. I have to figure out everything, the visa problem, and this is something I have to solve in the near future, so very close. I've booked my flight tickets already for my family, so my wife and my son are going with me, of course. And yeah, there we have to organize a lot of things, a lot of stuff. I got a visa for that, hopefully very soon, to bring my family there legally the way it should be. And when this works out, I will apply for another visa, and I also will try to get another citizenship, because the German citizenship is not the citizenship I want to have all my life if the things are going on and continuing in this kind of way it is developing right now. So they are doing a lot of things I'm not down with, the war and everything that is going on. And all the people who know my music is in German. As an artist, as a reggae dancehall artist, I have released an album called Dystopian. And this album is about freedom, long before a time where the freedom and all these things were taken away from us. So there are things going on in this country I can't tell on this channel. And the quality, the life quality, is also a very important factor. Germany can't offer things like this anymore for us, for my family. The activities I can do here are very limited. Our nature right here is in the northern part of Germany, not that exciting. I'm a human being. I want to be outside in a healthy nature with healthy food and healthy stuff, because as a Rasta I need Ital food, you know, and in Germany you can't find that very easily, and the prices here increased so much that nobody would believe me outside of Germany how expensive things have become right here. So flats, if you have to rent them, they are very, very expensive. A lot of people can't afford the rents anymore, and all this social system we once had is not like it was maybe 10 years ago. So here is nothing that is telling me please stay here or something like that. Sometimes it seems as if this country is talking to me and telling me every day, DeeKay, this country isn't for you. So here's another reason. Do you see it right now? Do you get it now? Do you see why you are at the wrong place? And I'm ignoring it, and the next day, boom, there is the next problem, boom, there is the next reason why I want to leave. And it's also about the people. So Germans are used to do what the government is telling them. They are used to do things they have learned at school, and they don't question things anymore. Once this country has been the country of the poets and the thinkers. So Dichter and Denker, this is a saying what they have here. The country of the poets and thinkers. But this period is over. It's over to me, because nobody is really standing up. And all the people that have stood up within the past years are very quiet right now. They had to leave the country. Everyone who's knowing my lyrics in German, they know that freedom is the main topic of it. So no matter if it's the first album or even the LPs of my crew, that I have joined was also, the lyrics there were also about freedom and yeah, the way of living your own life, the way you want to live it. And of course I'm sacrificing a lot. I have built up so much here. I have a running company in Germany that I have given up. I have sold it just because I can't go with the company. So they have a taxation system that is not allowing me to go without paying exit tax. It's something like that. I don't know if other countries have a system like that. I think just maybe Austria got the same system going on, and maybe several countries within Europe, because otherwise I can't leave the country. And if I would do, it would cost me a lot of money just for passing the borders, you know. So this is very crazy, and all the entrepreneurs from other countries, I'm telling these things, they can't believe that we have a system like that they are putting up a taxation wall instead of a physical wall, just to keep us in the country, just to keep us earning money in Germany, to finance their goals, to finance their war, which is not my war, to be honest. So I'm a very peaceful person. I don't need war or things like that, and I don't want to support a war with money that I'm earning to pay tax for tanks and weapons. And I don't know what they are thinking about the people that are living here and earning the money. Maybe they think that we are completely stupid, but I'm not the person you can fool all the time. So this is just my point of view, and people who are having the right opinion in this country, they don't have any problems. But if you have the wrong opinion, the opinion of a thinker and a poet, if you love your freedom and if you are opening up your mouth, you got plenty problems in this country. I'm telling you. I'm not joking. This country for me is game over. I have to move on, and I have to do this not only physically, also mentally. So I have to get a big distance from all the things that have been going on in this country within the past 3 years. And of course, if you are telling things like this, they try to push you in the right corner. So they are telling you that you are having extreme thoughts, that you are something like an extremist or something like that. But I'm not, because I know. I have talked to people in Africa that have exactly a similar opinion, and they have freedom of speech. A lot of people over there have, and they wouldn't accept all these things that are going on, these agendas that they are putting up. I'm living in the system, and I had to get rid of the system just to be free again, just to get a peace of mind, just to be me, just to make sure that my son is having a good future. And I will take my responsibility right now. It took me a long time. I have sacrificed a lot. I have sold all my stuff. I have given up so many things. I gave away things for free, just to be free again. Material things don't matter. They don't mean nothing if you are not free. If you don't have the freedom of choice to do what you want to do, then you have to open up your mouth. And the freedom of speech is very important to me. And I will go to a country that is welcoming people like me, people who want to build up something, people who want to invest, people who want to do something for society, and people who want to integrate in African culture, in the culture where I will go to, the culture with opening arms, you know? It is something completely different. And how can people that are maybe coming from a right-wing party or things like that, what they are telling us, if you have the wrong opinion, how can people like me go to Africa? I can tell you why. Because I feel more related to African culture, to East African culture, than to my own culture. And why is that? Because this culture we have right here is exploited. The culture we have right here is a culture which is based on materialism, on greediness, and on things I can't identify with. And these things are making me crazy. If you come back to Germany after a long period of time, the longer you stay in a different country and come back to this country, then you realize there are so many things going wrong. And the longer you are away from this evil system, the more you realize that something is wrong here, you know? Germany is game over, and this is my honest opinion. I'm convinced that the future is in Africa. Africa is the future.